Today's video is meant to be all about my new tow rig and my new Touareg. However, the universe had different ideas. This is my new Touareg. However, today's video is not about that. Today, we're talking about this, which is a trailer, but it's stolen. So we are taking it back to its rightful owner, all the way down to Southampton, which is 4 hours away. So shall we get going and we'll talk in the car? We're about half an hour into a 4-hour journey down to Southampton. I should probably explain how we got in this situation to start with. It's the start of many a story. Facebook Marketplace. I was searching for a used trailer, which was bigger than the one I briefly owned, so I can move tat around, because doing this, you need a trailer, because it's just silly having to insure, tax, MOT things all the time. It's just financially not viable, and I've got the space to store a trailer. So it was time to buy one, so I bought one. And it turns out that the one I found and bought was previously stolen from a guy down in Southampton about 2 months ago. Now, the reason I found out it was stolen was the power of social media. I posted my picture, as I will see here, on Instagram, and 2 days later, a guy messaged me and goes, good morning, I think that trailer is mine. Of which I wasn't overly surprised, because I'm fully aware that in the UK there are a ton of trailers stolen every day. So the guy that it used to belong to sent me a load of pictures, and yeah, it is exactly the same. The lights on the back are different, the damage matches, it's got different latches from a standard Woodford trailer, even down to the 2 random alloy wheels that are fitted. Yeah, it was identical. So I'm doing the honest, correct thing to do and returning the trailer to the man that it belongs to. If I was anybody other than a YouTuber, this would suck, because an asset in the UK, if it's stolen, it still belongs to the original owner. However many people sell it in between, that money is lost. It's not theirs to sell. However, because YouTube is a thing we do, I can at least make some money back through making a video, through ad revenue, sponsorship, blah, 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 blah. So we can actually do the right thing and take the trailer back to the person it belongs to. Because eventually, even if I didn't know this trailer belonged to the person, I would have ended up spending a load of money on it, put some new wheels on it, new brakes, and I would still lose out because the asset's not mine, and I'd have spent even more money. So this is why we're doing a video about this, taking it back. It's a nice thing to do. Hopefully some nice karma will come around and I will be repaid for my services. Not that that really works, but we can live in hope. This is a reminder that if you're buying any used car, just like my new Touareg, that you should run a car vertical check first. If we take a look at the report for this Volkswagen Touareg that I have just acquired, we can see that we've got a 70 out of 100. It's a fairly nice score. We can have a little scroll down. We've got green checks for damage, financial and mileage. However, we've got yellow for emissions. If we click on that, it's because it's a big old dirty diesel and it's 287 grams per kilometre. So it's the high tax band of £790. But other than that, the rest of the report is fairly clean and it's had a nice history. The mileage graph is nice and smooth. It's below average mileage, but as a car, we know this car's not got a shady past. However, if we look at this Volkswagen Touareg, we can say it's not been as lucky. We'll have a little scroll down. We've got a green check for legal, but nothing else. We've got yellow on emissions, damage and mileage. Let's have a little look at the mileage tab. We can see that this car did quite a lot of miles 1 year and then had a anomaly of 260,000 miles and then has had quite the haircut and then dropped back down to 83,000 miles. So something a bit fishy going on there. We also had a yellow check for damage. If we have a look at the damage tab, let's have a scroll across, we can see this car has 3 records. One in Germany, 2014, about 1,500 quid. 2021 in Croatia, about 1,500 quid. And then a big old damage in Croatia in 2022 of £10,000 to £15,000. And we can also see on a car vertical check, if we look on the photos tab, sometimes you can be lucky and see photos of the damage. However, this car, we just have some nice photos of when the car was previously for sale. Unfortunately, no damage photos, but we can at least see one of the times it was sold. All you need to run a car vertical check is a car's registration or VIN number, and it works in over 35 countries. If you use my discount code JUSHI, you'll get 20% off one check. But as when we're buying used cars, we often look at multiple cars. So if you stack those checks, you can get up to 50% off with the same code. Now, back to the adventure with the trailer. Sit rep, it's fine. Nothing has gone wrong. I'm averaging currently 28.3 mpg, which is ridiculous, considering this thing weighs an absolute ton, even empty. But no, we're somewhere near Oxford-ish, so we're about halfway, about an hour and a half to go. Nothing to report, really. There will be a video on this Touareg, because they are the best tow car in the world. Well, out of anything you can get at this price point, but no, it's been absolutely flawless. The aircon is crisp at 20 degrees, it's 23, 24 outside. I can't complain, very comfortable. We're just going to carry on wafting down the motorway, and then we will resume when we're in Southampton. We've come to Winchester. We're waiting for it to all blow over. No, this is like the most narrow town known to man. It's just outside Southampton, so we're almost there. We've got like 20 minutes on the sat-nav, but there's no motorways or anything around here, or big roads, so it's just to navigate through all the skinny roads with a big ass trailer on, and then we should hopefully be at the man's yard where this trailer should belong. Why is the road so bumpy? We have arrived. We're in somewhere in Southampton, which I'm not going to disclose because this yard belongs to a gentleman that owns lots of trailers.
I don't want any more stolen.
No, this poor guy's had, how many have you had stolen?
This is the second, plus a vehicle as well.
So yeah, this is Nick from XML Automotive. He runs a automotive logistics company down here in Southampton. So if you're in the south, you need stuff moving around, this is your man. But how do you know this was yours? Well, you've explained it to me, but explain to
There's a few things. The monstrosity of lights that are on the front here, obviously we put them on, they don't come standard. These clips here are actually what my old man made, as you can see on some of the other trailers, because the standard ones get caught underneath and snap. So only my trailers have them because they're just made out of random bits. This dent here, I've been paid out by insurance for that, so I knew that one. And then if you look at the back of the trailer, obviously I've got more people that can't drive or tow trailers, and they've smashed the back to middle and the corner as well. So it was quite obvious.
Because yeah, when you sent me those pictures, that was like the really obvious one. Because obviously, most trailers aren't perfect unless they're brand new. But yeah, when you sent me that and the rear lights, and then you told me about on the phone, you told me there was a load of soldering behind the lights, and one of the corners is missing brake shoes.
That's it.
Out of the wheel. So obviously I took the wheel off and went, yes, there's no brake shoes here. Like, so there's no denying it. And you know, as I said, we're doing this video because it's the right thing to do. The trailer's come back to its rightful owner now, so it's back. You know. It all well that ends well, because Nick has told me he has a little surprise for me. If you turn around Mac there, he happens to have a trailer that he doesn't want anymore, that needs a little bit of loving. And we needed a project trailer to start with. So now we're going all the way back home with another trailer.
And this one's legit.
Yes, and this one's not stolen. So we're now going to have a trailer project. Yay! But for now, we shall carry on.
Thanks a lot.
We're now back on our way home, but the trailer I now have behind me, which was a bit of a surprise from Nick, because of the whole situation and the fact that I returned his trailer and he can carry on with his business, he's had this, it's a PRG triple axle non-tilt though, so the other one was a tilt trailer. He had it in his yard, it needs a bit of love, but he said I could have it cheap as a doer-upper on the channel. Obviously it's scorching hot, so I didn't want to film stuff in his yard as much as I had to. So we're now going to drive all the way back to the unit with the new trailer on. And then when we get there, I will have a walk around and we'll explain what it needs, some love it needs, what it's got. And yeah, it's kind of a good end to the story. It's all's well that ends well. Turns out that if you return someone's stolen trailer, there might be something in it for you. Not that you should do it for that purpose, but yeah, I actually feel a lot better now about this whole situation than I did to start with, because I was about to be £3,000 out of pocket. But now I'm not so much. Anyway, we will catch up when we're back. Hello. After a, 400-mile round trip to Southampton and back, that was a long day. We're now back at the unit, but you have noticed that I am not on the trailer that we started with. As mentioned, as we explained, the gentleman that I returned his trailer to said he had this as a little project, so we're going to have a quick walk around. before we summarise this video. So this is it a Brian James? No, it's not a Brian James, it's a PRG. So in the UK there's Woodford, Brian James, PRG, there's a few other main contenders, but this is up there. It's a triple axle. We'll come back to that in a second. But it has, like I mentioned, I think I mentioned in the video earlier, I can't remember, I always wanted these hooky things for attaching cars because they're nicer to do over wheel than the flat like the other one had. So it has those. It's got alley in the middle, which means I can tow the tuk-tuk. The lights work. You know, it's working. It's smaller than the other one, which is better because the other one was massive. It's still 3.5 ton, but yeah, it does what I need, and it was cheap, and it fills the void that I need of a trailer, but it's a project, so that means there's a video in it, and we can explore it. But yes, coming back to this, the left side, so this is curb side in the UK, has obviously taken a little bit of a clip on the curb, and the guy said, whenever you fit a tyre, it will scrub the inner edge because the tracking's out on that wheel. So we need a new stub axle for that corner, which are, you know, parts are not expensive, they're easy to find. So we will get a stub axle for that, fix it, and then we'll do a big service on all the brakes, all the tyres. There's a flat spot on one of the tyres, definitely. At low speed, it's like bum, 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 bum. So we'll see which tyre's got a flat spot, because what's probably happened is one of the brakes works and it just flat spots when you use it. But anyway, yeah, and we'll sort out this. There's definitely play in somewhere here. Yeah, there is. So when you drive, all you can hear is that, and it's very annoying. So I need a new one of these anyway because I need a new lock. So I'm just going to replace that bit and get a new lock. Put a jockey wheel on it because they don't have one from standard because it's well balanced, but I'd like a jockey wheel. And then there'll be a winch here, so we can tow Tat on, because I've still got a winch left over from when I had my disco. But yeah, I'm very tired. That was a long drive. But for now, trailer gate is over. I now have a legal trailer. I'm not buying a trailer ever again. I hate trailers. But yes, anyway, I'm glad Nick's got his trailer back. If you'd like to see more shenanigans, it's up here. And if you're not subscribed already, please do. It'll be up here. But for now, I'm going to bed. Goodbye.